Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, time to leave the garden. So the last time we see it for a while, viewers, so soak it in. Hey, we got the cure drop point filled up here. Let's heal up a bit. No, not Zell. There we go. And alright, so the only one that's short is Squall. So as far as drop points go, a lot of them do recharge after a certain number of steps, so to speak. But some of them do not. That one obviously does. So, yeah, anyways. I think the Asuna drop point in the library does not, so if you go back there, you'll see that it, you can't draw from it. So, yeah. Some of them are one-offs, others are not. But anyways, we're on the world map again. Alright, before we head off to the town, there's something very important that we need to do on the beach. I know it is not swimming. Alright. So I need to get my junctions all set up, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, I'm all done, and this is how we've got it set up. Didn't change too much, but yeah, so Zell still has Shiva and Diablos, has Cure, Silence, and Sleep Junction, as you can see there. As for abilities, I did swap the GF command out for the magic command there, and Vitality plus 20 there. For Squall, he still has Ifrit and Siren, however, it did change. Well, it's got Fire and Silence Junction, as you can see there. However, I swapped a Blizzard out for Thunder there. And I decided to junction the blinds. It's only 9 blinds, so there's only 9% chance, but I figured, what the heck, let's use them while we have them, so, yeah. And he's got Dryad and Magic there, and Strength plus 20%. Selfie, nothing much has changed with her, so, yeah. So, seeing the Silence Junction there, and Dryad card, and Magic plus 20%. Actually, I don't think I changed anything with her, but anyways. So obviously I did transfer all of the blinds over to Squall, so Zell and Selfie do not have any. Anyways, Guardian Forces. Quetzalcoatl, still have him learning card mod. Shiva switched her over to the Eye Mag Refine, which is Water Ice Magic Refine, so yeah. Ifrit, F Mag Refine, which is Fire Magic Refine. And L Mag Refine, which is Life Recovery Magic Refine for Siren. And Diablo's this is the important one here. ST Mag Refine, Status Magic Refine. We need to get this learned before we leave for Timber, so that's what I'm planning on doing. Fortunately, there is a relatively easy way to do this. So let's walk along the beach here. And along the beach, we will always run into 2 of these at a time. They are Fastitocalon. Well, actually, it's Fastitocalon-F. They have... I'm expecting them to have at least 342 hit points. I would probably say that's the more important number to pay attention to, just simply because, well, we're going to be carding them. So, the beauty about these things is that each of them is 3 AP, so for each battle we'll get 6 HP, so basically 5 battles of these, and we've got that Status Magic Refine all learned, so yeah. So basically, all I intend to do is just attack with Squall, card with Selfie, and that's about it. As far as any other specifics, they do have Blizzard, Sleep, and Scan in their repertoire for drawing. Elemental Weakness to Earth, but they're actually 2.5. Earth magic does do 2.5 times damage. However, it only applies while they are in the situation that they're in right now, where they're below ground. When they are out of ground, which you'll find out pretty quickly happens, they become immune to Earth, because then they become a flying enemy. So yeah. So other than that, their Thunder does double damage. They resist fire and they absorb water. 80% susceptible to blinds, so, figured, what the heck, junction it. 80% susceptible to silence. I don't think I've ever seen them use use magic, so no worries there. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think it. Yeah, I think it's immune to sleep. So yeah. So yeah, basically all they've got is a physical attack, and they've got the ability to change their come up out of the ground kind of thing. So all right. So what I intend to do is have Squall attack. Attack 1 without the trigger, and card with selfie. And there we go. Pops out. Nope. Okay, I want to attack it one more time with Squall without the trigger. And there goes one. And Squall attack. And card. Came out. Okay, so sometimes they will, after Squall attacks them, they will not pop out of the ground. So in those situations, for the second attack, I would have Squall pull the trigger because they're still underground. And from when they're underground, I find that they tend to I guess your attacks do half damage, I think, or something like that. So the extra 50% damage from the trigger would give you basically the same amount of damage as if you did not pull the trigger while they were airborne. So yeah, for normal, attack once without the trigger if they pop out of the ground. Attack again without the trigger if Selfie is unable to card it, and then if they do not come out of the ground after the first attack, then use the trigger for the second turn. However, if you're not exactly confident about that, then just feel free just to don't pull the trigger at all. And you still should have a reasonable chance to card them, and yeah, it'll just may take a few extra tries, but just don't want to gain the experience. That's all. So there's it, and they do drop the fish fins 75% of the time. So that's all I drop. So anywhere from 1 to 3 fish fins, and they drop 6 AP. Alright, so yeah, I'll just go off and I'll fight 4 more battles of those. And yeah, so then I'll be back when we learn the Status Magic Refine ability. Alright, so this is a perfect demonstration of the situation I mentioned previously. It did not come out after the first attack, so let's attack it again with the trigger. And there it goes. It's actually an interesting thing you can do with Zell to give him something to do. Let's cast some scans on yourself. Let's see what it says. Loves the hot dogs sold in the garden cafeteria. Uses close combat fighting skills to defeat enemies with punches and kicks. I wonder what the others say. Let's find out, shall we? Squall. And I believe you can actually control it. You can actually rotate your character, even though it's already rotating. You actually take control of it, kind of thing. Squall uses a sword called a Gunblade. Special skill is Renzokuken, using the Gunblade. Silent and a bit cold. And if you use the right analog stick, or sorry, the left analog stick, you can actually rotate them around. So yeah, kind of cool there. Let's see what Selfie says. And then we'll get to work. Selfie, a transfer student to Balam Garden, uses giant nunchaku and special magic. And yeah, let's do this. And yeah, one thing you'll notice about Selfie, though, it does not allow you to flip her vertically. For obvious reasons. Perverts. Anyways. I think it's kind of cool that they worked that into it, though. That they had the foresight for something like that. Alright, we got that one before it even had to attack it the second time. Awesome. And that is battle number 5. Alright, with that taken care of, do we need to heal up at all? No, not really. We will eventually, but nobody's in dire need of it, so... Alright, do I want to bother with the Asuna? No, but you can go up and try to draw another Asuna if you like, but I don't really think it's all that necessary. Anyways, I'm actually going to save it outside of town here. Because we need to do something specific in town. Alright. We will be officially initiating the Card Queen side quest this episode. And that is what saving outside is all about. Alright. So what we need to do, we need to lose our mini-mod card to her. There's actually 3 things I need to have happen with this. So this may take a few tries to do, but it is, I would probably say, very important that it happens. Almost mandatory, I would say. Alright, so we got lots of Fastitocalon-F cards now. Anyways, so there's the mini-mod card, so we need to deliberately throw this game. Alright, well, we got lots of these, I guess. And what do I want to use? What will I not use? Probably those. Hold on to those, the 4 of them, just because. You know, yeah, let's just use the Fastitocalon-Fs. Alright. Now the challenging part, losing the game. Believe it or not, it's actually pretty hard to lose when you're actually trying to sometimes, especially when you're dealing with such a weak deck as we are facing now. She doesn't always have a weak deck. She just has a beginner deck, I guess you could say. Alright, so she completely annihilated me. Yay! And there's the mini-mod card gone. That's the first step. The second step, we need to talk to her again. And she's going to Galbadia. We do not want that. We want to have her go to Dalit. So, with that being said, we need to reset. So basically to, I guess you could say, soft reset in this game. I think that's what it's called. Pause it, hit start, hold L2, R2, L1, L2, or sorry, yeah, L1 and L2, R1 and R2, and then hold select, and then press start again, and you should be able to restart. And load it up. And try again. Now, the reason why we do not want to send her to Galbadia is just because the easiest way to keep track of her is to send her back and forth between 2 places, here and Dalit. Once you send her to Galbadia, it becomes considerably more difficult to get her back to Balam, so yeah. Alright, so I'm going to keep challenging her and trying to get to, well, I'm going to keep losing the mini-mod card and hopefully sending her to Dalit. And there's still one more condition that needs to be met after we sent her to Dalit. So let's see how long it takes. And there she goes. I actually had a... this is actually the second time I've challenged her, including the first one that you saw. However, the second game I played against her, I kept running into the direct and all rule when I was challenging her. You do not even want to try playing with the... I mean, all... direct more than all, but I've heard conflicting reports about the association between the all rule and the direct rule. The all rule basically just means it doesn't matter how much you win by or not. If you win the game, you get all of your opponent's cards. However, this is where the conflicting reports, the conflicting rumors come in, is that some people say that the all rule can degenerate, so to speak, into the direct rule, which you do not ever want to play with. Basically, every card that is flipped over during the game becomes that person's card. So, yeah, you don't get to choose unless you actually have an absolutely overpowering card and you do not lose any cards during the game. So yeah, a very challenging rule to play by. But yeah, so I just kept challenging her and quitting out of it until she got the diff rule back up again, and I won that game. I lost that game, obviously. I lost the Minimod card, and now she's heading to Dalit, so that's what we want. Now for the third condition. We can't challenge the conductor up there, I guess the train station attendant up there just yet, because, well, he'll actually ask us if we want to board the train. We do not, so we actually want to go into Zell's house here and challenge his mom. Now, the third condition I want to have is that I want to have either the diff rule or the one rule remaining in Balam. Preferably the diff rule. The diff trade rule, I mean. And we got all, darn it. Alright, so, now that you know how that works. Unfortunately, the card queen is no longer in Balam because, as she said, she's going to Dalit. So we'll just show you and confirm that indeed she is no longer here, and that we do indeed have to reset it. And she's gone, obviously. Alright, so I'm going to have to reset again, get her to lose the Minimod card, get her to go to Dalit, and also have the diff rule, or the one rule, remain in Balam, and I'll be back, well, when that happens. Alright, there we go. Finally got the trade rule 1 playing with Zell's mom. Alright, so let's play the rule, just so we can help establish it. Zell's mom does have a card that I would like to pick up, so, but in any case, let's focus on getting that rule established, if at all possible. Alright, what do I want to do here? Let's go retreat, let's swap the Diablo's card for Cypher, and then the usual stuff. And it is not there, but I do see a new card there, but anyways. Alright, let's see. Let's put this up there. Let's put this down here. There we go. Oop, didn't even realize that. Oh well. Alright, this is the Blue Dragon card. Alright, let's grab it. Alright, so I'm gonna keep playing her until I get the, until she plays the card that I'm looking for, and I'll be back when she's playing it. And there it is. Alright, let's see if we can get it. And there we go, the Zell card. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's go to the item shop first. Alright, I would like to buy 100 soft, because I would like to make use of that Status Magic Refine ability that we learned for Diablos to give ourselves 300 breaks. So there, we back it off 1, back it off 1, and back it off 1. Now before we refine that last one, let's selfie, and there we go. Now we've got room for that last one. And there we go. So 300 breaks. Those are going to be very important where we're going. Which means we can officially board the train to Timber next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. And I'm just going out of town here to save, so...